Sky 12 flying high above the Alamo Dome outside, capturing the folks who are filing in for our final game tonight. The sun is still shining. The temperature is finally starting to calm down a little bit. But inside the Alamo Dome is a very pleasant 76 degrees. Players for both teams began arriving earlier this evening. The Steele Knights making the trip from Cibolo to downtown as they head to their locker rooms before kickoff. Right behind them, the Brennan Bears had to come down I-10 to make their way to the Alamo Dome. Some getting a chance of playing in the city facility for the first time. In fact, the Bears got here very early, almost around 3:30, so they could sit in the stands and take in that Judson Johnson thriller that went to overtime. The Judson won 46-43. So let's check in with our colleagues tonight who will be covering the game on the sidelines.
It does not get better than this. I'm Steve Spriester. I'm going to be reporting from the sideline for this primetime game. And just to let you know how big this game is, I've seen both the Brennan coach and the Steele coach in the tunnels pacing back and forth. They're ready. We're ready. Let's get it on. David and Greg.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. You know, this game is so big because both of these schools, the Brennan Bears and the Steele Knights, went undefeated last year in the regular season, leading into tonight's face-off because during last year's regular season, they were in the top 3 overall. Tonight, they start the season in the top 2.
I'm about to get clawed by a bear.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
The cheerleaders are setting up their run-through banner right here behind us. We can tell you right now that the Knights, coming off a pretty good season, they were 11-1 before they were eliminated in the playoffs. Brennan Bears, a stone's throw away from the state semifinals. They finished an unbelievable season at 13-1. Now, last year they faced off, or now that they're facing off tonight in the season opener after 2 great runs last year. The Brennan Bears come in ranked as the 12th best Class 6A team overall in the state. That is in Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine, but still not that far behind. They're the 16th ranked team in the state. Both of the powerhouses square off tonight in prime time, the final game of our triple header.
We're coming in hot, but, you know, we're also going to stay humble. And we're going to come in the first game, we're going to be prepared, and we're going to come in swinging.
We're just coming out, you know, do everything we did last year, you know. Last year we were a little younger, knew a little less. That's the main thing we're coming to improve upon.
We should be even better because our whole offense is pretty much all returning starters, and our defense, yeah, they're pretty good as well.
We're the last game, so hopefully people can stay and watch. And I know I got some parents and cousins out of state that can also watch. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, almost college feel.
All right, here's the matchup for you. It was, well, we've changed it for you. It's now 8:30, give or take.
Yeah.
23 minutes.
Had no choice after that second game.
It was supposed to kick off at 7:30, but the Johnson-Judson game went to overtime. Took a little extra.
Sure did. All right, our final installment of Larry Ramirez college-bound players now features 2 players from each team, the Brennan Bears and the Steele Knights.
Brennan is led by arguably the best senior quarterback in the area in Ashton DuBose. He holds a handful of offers, including one from UTSA. Those offers will increase in no time at all. Bears head coach Stephen Bazor told us Ashton's a great competitor, dynamic athlete, and our offensive team leader. Next, we have big-time safety Tyler Turner. The 4-star recruit got a lot of love from SEC and Big 12 teams, but he's taken his talents to the Oregon Ducks. Coach Bazor said Tyler's a very instinctive and intelligent player. Time to get Steele tough. Running back Jaden Bailey is coming off a 1,000-yard season with 9 rushing touchdowns. He's committed to Utah State with multiple offers from schools such as Arizona State and UTSA. Keep an eye on him. On the other side of the ball, you have linebacker Makai Williams. He led Steele with 148 tackles last season. Williams is committed to Tulane with offers from Arkansas State, Sam Houston State, and New Mexico State. This game has some serious star power, folks.
All right, I have to leave you, David. I leave you in capable hands here because I have to go to the booth to help Bobby Stotzenberger call our 3rd and final game tonight. So the ship is yours to run for a while.
You've got 21 minutes to get to the elevator and get to the 4th floor.
I can make it in 4.
You sure?
I'm going to try.
All right. Been a long day. Good luck. See ya. You going to go or you going to stay?
I have to stay here until we end this all.
I was going to let you go.
Thank you.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to hear from both head coaches before kickoff, before Greg leaves. It's the KSAT 12 Pigskin Classic 2022. Brought to you by your area Chevy dealers. Go!
I'm gone.
Hi. Hi, we're the Steele Night Cheerleaders.
And you're watching the KSAT Pigskin Classic.
We'll be right back.
I'm bringing back two of my fan favorites, French toast sticks and my former employee, Mark Hamill.
Jack, let's do this.
Okay.
French toast sticks and me, Mark Hamill, back for a limited time.
Welcome to Judson ISD, where Park Village Elementary and Metzger Middle School are rich with innovation. Our blended learning campuses use modern instructional materials to combine small group instruction, online studies, and whole group learning while fostering social, emotional well-being. We ensure our students develop the necessary skills to become successful student leaders. We look forward to educating Judson's future legacy here at Judson ISD.
Heavy-duty pulling power to conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty, premium and capable.
Sierra heavy-duty models are arriving weekly at your local GMC dealers. Available for immediate delivery with 0% financing.
It's high school football time, and John Wayne is right in the middle of the action. At the end of this game, one of the players will be chosen as the John Wayne Player of the Game. Go to johnwayne.com right now and vote for the player who you think will win. Pick the correct player and you'll win 2 tickets to a 2023 San Antonio Gunslingers home game. And just for playing, you'll have a chance to win the John Wayne $10,000 home makeover package. Don't fumble. Go to johnwayne.com and vote before the end of the game.
Labor Day savings at Universal start now, San Antonio. Beat the crowds and get huge savings on the vehicle you want.
We have new cars and trucks arriving daily and a huge selection of pre-owned. Hurry in now to get pre-owned cars for payments of just $89. Trucks and SUVs for $149 payments. Plus, get well over book value for your trade and easy financing.
Our huge Labor Day sale at Universal Toyota starts now, so get here fast.
Home of the real deal.
I-35, inside loop 1604.
People who get 3 of my French toast sticks always wish they got 6. But nobody ever orders 6 and wishes they only got 3. It's called math, people. French toast sticks starting at $2 are back at Jack in the Box.
Hi, we're the Brennan Bear Cheerleaders, and you're watching KSAT Pigskin Classic. Go Bears!
Welcome back to the KSAT Pigskin Classic. I'm Steve Spriester, pleased to be joined by Steele head coach David Saenz. Coach, just minutes away from kickoff here. Your thoughts about this first game of the year?
You know, it's going to be a test for us. You know, nothing, get you prepared for your district and hopefully a playoff run like playing some great opponents. And that Brennan, they have talent all over the field. They're extremely well coached, so it'll be a great test early.
What are your thoughts as you walk through the belly of the Alamo Dome here with your team behind you? I saw it, a very quiet, very determined look, it looked like.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere. It's first game of the year. You try to find out, evaluate young guys that haven't seen, Friday night, a whole lot of Friday Night Lights, but it's just a great atmosphere. It's kind of like a playoff atmosphere. We have a lot of experience back, so we want them to come out and enjoy the moment and have fun.
Talk a little bit about your quarterback for people who haven't seen Steele play before.
Yeah, Connor Benson, he's done a tremendous job for us. He was our starter last year, and he got better throughout the year, and he's extremely poised, and he does a great job of running our offense.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Yes.
All right, let's head back across the dome for a preview of Brennan.
All right, thanks, Steve. I'm joined now here with the head coach of the Brennan Bears, Steve Baser. Coach, first of all, welcome to the Pigskin Classic. I know you got a lot of circus atmosphere here for week 1, but, what are some things you did this week to prepare for a big, noisy atmosphere, circus kind of atmosphere this week?
Well, we try to play music pretty loud at the field, when we're practicing stuff, and we've been telling them all week, communicate, we got to communicate, and we'll probably go with some hand signals and that type of thing to probably help out that situation, and I'll probably lose my voice by the end of the day, so all those factors will go into it, but hopefully we're prepared for the noise level and the excitement level, and that's why I wanted to come early to try to take away the starstruck factor out of the kids and get them really focused, and we just took them in the locker room to try to get them focused in.
Talk to us a little bit about Steele nights. What are some things that concern you about David Saenz and his team tonight?
Well, obviously they're a well-coached team. That's number 1. They're highly athletic. That's number 2, and they're big and physical. That's number 3. So those are 3 big factors in a successful program and a successful team, and they've got all those factors factors. So we're just trying to match that level and bring everything we got and play great tonight.
Well, Coach, appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
All right, appreciate you guys.
All right, let's send it back over to David Sears.
They're used to interviewing Hall of Famers.
Absolutely.
So to be on the other side of the mic and to be a Hall of Famer now, congratulations again, by the way. This has got to be pretty cool for you.
That's actually awkward. I'd rather be the guy interviewing somebody rather than being the interviewee.
And once again, congratulations to our own Greg Simmons tonight. He was inducted into the San Antonio Independent School District Athletic Hall of Fame at the Alamo Convocation Center. This is Greg's acceptance speech, or at least part of it. Of course, they couldn't do this for a couple of years because of COVID. So once again, congratulations to Greg Simmons. And those kids right there are from his elementary school that he attended. They came to say congratulations to Greg Simmons. And we hope Greg has actually made it to the broadcast booth up there on level 4. So he and Bobby Stotzenberger are ready to broadcast next game. We want to thank all of our crew. We've had hundreds of people working diligently to put this entire day together, and we want to thank them. We want to thank you for watching and hope you enjoy Game 3. It's coming up next, the KSAT Pigskin Classic 2022, brought to you by your area Chevy dealers, just a few minutes away from kickoff.
Ambassador lets me speak up for teens who might not have a voice and be able to connect with other teens around the city.
We know the sacrifices you make for a better, brighter future. We know it's never too late to reach your goals. That's why we're here with classes and training to help you get there. From no-cost textbooks and loaner laptops to your own personal success team, we create an affordable learning experience that's made for you so you can make the most of your future. Visit alamo.edu to get started.
The new GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade. New GMC vehicles arriving weekly at your local dealers. Available for immediate delivery with 0% financing.
See your San Antonio area GMC dealers.
What if you had an AC and heating company that was always there to take your call, never upcharge you for after hours, weekends, or holidays? You can, and we're only a call or click away. Countywide Service Company is San Antonio's longest-running residential HVAC company, and nobody does it better. Call or click today for our complete comfort care evaluation. We'll make sure you stay cool, comfortable, and maintain the best indoor air quality for you and your family. Countywide Service Company, not the biggest, just the best.
Professionals, fast and fair.
The perfect mattress is waiting for you at the Revive Sleep Center, where you'll find unbelievable deals during our Labor Day event. Save up to $500 on Sealy Posturepedic Hybrid Adjustable Mattress Sets, or up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic Adjustable Mattress Sets. Even get the Revive Seabreeze Queen Mattress for as low as $595. Plus, get special financing for 60 months on any purchase with your good credit. And enjoy free next-day shipping. Experience your best rest only at the Revive Sleep Center Labor Day event.
Living Spaces.
Being a teen ambassador gives me a push to be a better leader of my community, and it makes me happy to be of service to someone.
And welcome back to the Alamo Dome for the third and final game of our KSAT Pigskin Classic triple header. You want to say we saved the best for last, but I'm not sure how you top what we did in the first and second game as we welcome you back to the booth. Bobby Stotzenberger, along with the newly inducted member of the San Antonio ISD Sports Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
You did that earlier today, and
sure did.
You've been very, very busy with this, but now we have 1 versus 2 to finish the night.
This should be the best game of the night, but following what we saw earlier today, of course, 1 and number 2 on paper looks to be the best, but after Smithson Valley and, of course, the other victory with Judson in overtime, you got to wonder, can this top it? Probably can.
Well, this has been such a great event for KSAT, for the community. It's delivered so far, and now we got 1-2. I mean, I don't know how you could get more excited about high school football than what you guys at KSAT have been able to pull off.
Well, and obviously, of course, with y'all's help and, of course, with the help of the Northside School District trying to get all these teams together at what basically amounts to be the last second.
Yeah, it's been a great deal of fun, folks, and we have one more game for you. You don't want to miss this one. As we have a moment here before the coin toss, we will go to the coin toss here momentarily. Let's take a look at the keys to victory first for the visiting Steele Knights.
And you know what? It's really not that difficult to imagine because you got to cover the deep ball, first of all, if you're the Knights defense, tackle in space, grind the clock, win with the running game, but at the same time, dominate that line of scrimmage if you have any hope of winning.
That is going to be a very big key for Steele because they have a little bit of a size advantage up front. Now for the home team, the Brennan Bears, the #1 team in the city of San Antonio.
You got to be physical at that line of scrimmage because remember, they are outweighed by the defense by Steele. Get that pressure on that star quarterback who owns a city passing record. Keep in front of him and make plays on special teams because that's going to be the X factor tonight.
All righty, folks, now down to the field and our coin toss.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to Game 3, the inaugural KSAT Pigskin Classic. Play hard, play the whistle, or we take plays over. Let's have fun, all right? Steele, you are the visitors. You're going to call. That's heads. Hey. That's tails. What are you going to call? Tails. He said tails. I'm going to let it hit the ground. Is tails. You won the toss. Steele has won in the toss. Elected to defer to the second half. Brennan will receive at the north end of the field. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck.
All right, there you have it. The Brennan Bears will have it first. That is referee Tom McAfee, as you heard on our PA announcer down on the field, as well as we will take a break and be back with more, and including our featured players for this contest. You're watching the KSAT Pigskin Classic, presented by your San Antonio area Chevy dealers on KSAT 12.
It doesn't matter how big the company is. It doesn't matter what excuses they're making. We'll get you justice. Always remember, Game's Law fights.
Need a new car, but don't have a down payment? Mission Mitsubishi says no problem. We've got 4,500 dealer bonus cash for everyone who buys a new Mitsubishi. Plus no payments for 3 full months. You can drive home a new 2022 Outlander with 0 out of pocket, or put the 4,500 cash back in yours. Use it for your down payment, negative equity, or take the cash. An extra 4,500 dealer bonus cash, trade or no trade, when you buy a new Mitsubishi. Mission Mitsubishi on San Pedro, just outside of Loop 410.
Kids don't pick when they'll be sick, but when the unexpected happens, the Children's Hospital of San Antonio Emergency Center is here. Our expert team cares for kids 24/7, 365. Whether it's fever at 5, bone break at 8, or stitches at 6, we treat all of the aches and ailments that come with childhood fun. The Children's Hospital of San Antonio Emergency Center, an ER made just for kids.
From humble beginnings to esteemed personal injury attorney, through it all, Joe A. Gomez remembers his origins. Nothing has changed. Just remember, Game's Law fights.
Welcome back to the Alamo Dome. Bobby Stotzenberg along with Greg Simmons as we feature the impact players in this contest. We'll start with the Steele Knights. They've got a lot of talent, and Connor Vincent on offense and Makai Williams on defense.
Yeah, with Connor Vincent, he has passing 15 touchdowns, over 1,500 yards, stands at 6'1", 163 pounds. He is a threat But the biggest threat, of course, I believe, is on Makai Williams. He just has that ability to read the plays, especially being that defensive linebacker star, that he is able to pull this off. And Makai, by the way, right now is a Tulane commit.
There you see some of the highlights of Connor Vincent last year, and he improved steadily as the season went along. Now we take a look at Makai Williams, and as you said, Greg, a real tough defender, flows to the ball well, great tackler in open space.
I'll tell you what, that is a threat for Brennan tonight, is the Steele defense. And again, up front, they outweigh the offensive line, and even Steve Azar said that he felt they were a little undersized in the process.
Well, we had some great hits in that last game, but I'm going to expect Makai Williams to deliver some big hits of his own tonight, as you see on our highlights, as we now go and look at the key players and some of the featured players for the Brennan Bears, as the impact players there you see for Steele once again. Now for Brennan, Tyler Turner, an Oregon commit, Ashton DeBose, may be coming to UTSA as we look at Tyler Turner on defense.
Well,
first.
you take a look at how he's been able to do this. Watch him. We highlight him coming in here, getting past the 20, stands the back up and puts him down quickly. Now watch this. Once again, he'll come in sharp. Nice shoulder to body hit to bring him down. And once again, as he chases down, look, he's right over here on the left side. And what a great vision to spot trying to get around that corner.
He's a great run support guy. He can cover. Not to mention he is a pretty good kick returner as well when needed. Now the guy everyone's talking about, right. Ashton DeBose, 53 TD passes, but he can also run the football.
Well, that's one of the keys they're going to have to concentrate on, because not only is he a threat passing the ball, but as you can see right there, he can run that ball just as well. And then here he is throwing the ball deep downfield. And look at that, in stride for the touchdown. That's incredible.
He's a special player, and he knows how to utilize the weapons at his disposal, and just a great quarterback. He's at 53 TDs last year. That's going to be a city record.
It is a city record
for a while.
Oh yeah, no, breaking it. That's kind of a little bit out of the question for now.
I don't think anyone's going to break it anytime soon, unless Ashton DeBose does it this season himself. He's that special.
That's very possible, because he has two really big targets. One 6'5", one 6'4". That, of course, is his twin brother. And you know what they say about twins? They can anticipate just about everything.
All right, we want to introduce you to the third and fourth member of our team. Steve Spriester down on the Steele sideline. Steve, you feeling the energy?
Boy, I got to tell you guys, I really am. And the Steele Knights take the field here right behind me. And both of these coaches were here obviously hours before this game started, but both of them were pacing in the tunnel before this game started. I talked to David Sines with Steele. Obviously, he told me we're going to know early what kind of team we got when you take on a team like the Brennan Bears. And certainly the Steele team, you brought up Makai Williams. That is a guy who seems to be the emotional leader of this team. He was also in the tunnel. He was the one that let him out for warm-ups. He seems to try to be setting the tone here for the Steele Knights.
All right, we have the coach, Andy Skelton, down on the Brennan Bears sideline.
Guys, I tell you what, man, it's electric. The matchup tonight, in my opinion, is going to be the Brennan offense against the Steele defense, and who's going to win the line of scrimmage. Can Steele contain the number one quarterback in the city, or is he going to break loose and do what he's always done? It's going to come down to the battle on the line of scrimmage, guys.
Guys, it really doesn't get any better than this. This number one Brennan versus number two Steele, and it's just around the corner, folks. As we are just moments away from our national anthem. We'll have that first, and then we'll take our final break here in the pregame. But Greg, I've got to commend you, the entire staff at KSAT, for putting this event on. It has already, in my opinion, exceeded expectations. The fans have had such a great time here, and if this is not a way to kick off the season, and if this can't get you excited about the high school football season, I don't know what can.
What's amazing to me that you had two great games, Smithson Valley winning the first one, and then the second one going to overtime, 46-43 Judson. So that's incredible.
Well, we talked special teams in these early games. What a difference they've made. I mean, if you think about it, in a way, we'll go ahead and take a break. Then we'll be back with the KSAT Pigskin Classic presented by the San Antonio area Chevy dealers on KSAT 12.
I was nearly killed by a tractor trailer. I was unconscious in the ICU. I had to have 6 major surgeries for fractures and bleeding all over my body. My children remember to call the force. Jeff Davis came to my aid personally. When my case settled, I received $1.75 million. When you call the fours are with you.
So if you've been in a car or truck wreck, call me at 444-4444. That's 444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
We're a different kind of dentistry. One who believes in doing anything it takes to make dentistry work for your life. So we offer a complete exam and x-rays free to new patients without insurance every day. Plus, patients get 20% off their treatment plan. We're on your corner and in your corner every step of the way. Because your anything is our everything. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Book today at aspendental.com. Walk in or call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
At 24,000 square feet, America's Diamond in San Antonio is the largest design and manufacturing jewelry store in America. You can buy direct from America's Diamond and get much better quality jewelry for much less money. Everyone gets our very lowest, clearly marked manufacturer's price every day of the year. Watch our television program called Buying Diamonds Intelligently right now at americasdiamond.com. America's Diamond is the official jeweler of the San Antonio Spurs and the University of Texas at San Antonio Athletics.